Hello everybody, this is the last race of the group beam season. We have on quickshift. This is a pretty tame track. But I was talking about something. I was thinking about fixing this, but this looks pretty smooth. It's just the cars are going a bit fast. The cars do catch air on this bit going into the tunnel and can definitely lose control. So this is not... But once you get past here, this is a pretty tame track to go around. And if you can consistently take that jump for 8 laps, you will probably finish. The car should be going at pretty much top speed this entire time, or at least close to it. I recorded this with the K series, which isn't known for having a particularly high top speed. It was a K series track day. I think the Liberator might do well. He has zenithny. He might do well.
I do not.
Siri, whatever. Srrbent might do well. And this will be interesting. Because this is definitely the one track that these cars can actually get into their sort of top speed, so should probably do that. I'll get it 4 times. It's gonna be a long race, so at least it shouldn't be. Dang it, I hit the Windows button. Alt U. Yes. Why did they spawn in air? I don't know. Oh dear God, I can't even unpause physics. There we go. You know, I'm gonna take my camera off these guys as they're landing. That is the opposite of what I wanted. Oh my God, I'm pressing Shift C. Let me freaking go into free cam. There we go. Alright. You know what? I need to get a bit farther away if I want to have any... I did it 2 times. Extrodius gets off the line super fast. Some other guys following. Yeah, I sometimes don't want to go at the same time, so you kind of end up with this stuff. I was fixing my car, it got through the jump fine, I didn't let it go the rest of it, but I'm hoping it can finally complete a race. Maybe even get 6th place, but I'm doubting it. It might spin out, but this track isn't too hard. Now let's go back to the cars now. I feel like I just put the game in plus speed. Where's real time? Can you show me the... Oh my God. I am pressing the button. Can I have the UI, please? UI. I think this is full speed. I'm actually holding on pazuzu. My car's probably the faster of the 2, but it's not the stabler car. It's going to be definitely a straight line competition, and so far with some cars that have proven to be very fast in a straight line front, including these 3, 4, 5, 6, Dwarfs slipping back. Sure, this is a pretty significant lead. There we go. Okay, they are minimum real time. Okay. Probably get my thing set up so I can keep track of the laps. This is the first one. Oh my God, let me do free cam. Oh, zenithny, urgotopotamus, and Donny all go wide. Toland also goes wide. Car goes wide. Mandisol's in the back. Where you would expect Costco to be. Zenithny's a third right now. Fourth? Let's see. Who are the only people who haven't gotten points yet? Mandisol, Costco, and me are the only people who haven't gotten points yet. And it looks like that might stay. Urgotopotamus does better than extrodius, though. He could actually win. Or at least if he gets more points, because he's 3 points down, he would need to get, if he got first, he would need to have at least 3 more points, or 4 more points than extrodius if he wants to pass him. Zenithny's also right behind. He might be able to win. This car should be able to complete it, though. This guy hasn't been able to complete it from just long races that he can't refuel. He runs out. Toland and the Pan American aren't doing well. Donny doing pretty decently. He's been doing fine. Urgotopotamus, we've got the Voltus, srrbent, extrodius, the Liberator. The Liberator has a good chance this time because it's the most powerful car here. By a pretty good margin, having 1,000 horsepower. It looks like everyone has about 700 horsepower, you know, above. I expected more of 650, maybe up to 700, but like, these people got way more power to their cars than I was expecting. Might have been because my car doesn't have dual overhead cams. Because when I originally built the engine, I didn't put that on for some reason. So it's not got the most power. It's only got like 650. And it's still uncontrollable anyways. At least for the AI. Liberator's catching Donny though. I think this is one of the few V10 cars. If you're gonna go for a large engine, like a lot of cylinders, you're gonna go for like a V12. Some guys did. Let's see if engine crashes here. Ooh, megtorlow gets lots of airtime there. I think I saw something lose some fixture. Oh, that was pazuzu and mandisol. They lost Simmer's fixtures. I guess those didn't stay in place enough. Srrbent's in second. Right now. It's possible extrodius could screw up. It's only the first lap. I think this Toland's also doing pretty well. One first place and like a fourth. And no other finishes in the top 6. That's decent. It's doing better than Donny, which he keeps getting right out of range or just decently, but not top. He holds a pretty good car. Extrodius is just fast. Did he lose any fixtures in the jump? I saw him like kind of being squirmy. I don't think so. Wish we would have lost that stupid floating lip. Oh, Volta spins! sand trap and a wall. He might get back going, but he's gonna have some damage and a missing wing. Oh, Liberator also goes. Srrbent also goes. Zenithny also goes. Donny goes. Extrodius gets passed by the door. Srrbent keeps going. We'll see if the AI is confused and drives into the wall because I used this line just messing around. Oh, Srrbent gets a bit squirmy again. He's probably going to get back going, but... So currently, we now have the urgotopotamus, extrodius, pazuzu, me, toland, and extrodius in the top six, or srrbent, not extrodius. Extrodius is still up there though. He was passed. Could my car potentially get 2 points? I want 2 points. It's gonna be tough. We'll see though. I wanna see if I can get a point. Because that'll also bring down the points to only 2 people have a pretty failure of cars. The mandisol's car is pretty nice looking though. See what speed your performance is at? 140? Let's see what speeds he can get up to. He's only in 4th gear. Let's see if Extrodius has more top end. If he passes him, he does. It looks like Pazuzu might have a decent top end. My car doesn't. I'm mostly from downforce, trying to keep the thing stable, which it clearly hasn't worked. Maybe I should have decreased the front tire width. Might have helped with oversteer. I faintly remember automation saying it would have understeer. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've screwed up that car, and I probably won't do it anymore with that car. Originally, I wasn't even going to make a race car version of it. It was going to be like, there's a challenge version of the car that was originally going to be a homologation of a race car, and then rule changes caused it to not be legal anymore or something. And I'm like, but maybe I should make a race car version of it, and now here I am. Oh, I mean, I said they would be going full speed the entire time, but they do have to slow down for corners. I mean, they would be going pretty high speeds, though. Compared to other tracks, this is a very high-speed track, and I want it to be high-speed because it would give more cars chances to potentially do better. Actually, I only see 5 cars down there. No, there's 6. Show this. Donny did lose it though. So the Liberator. I thought the Liberator would do well, but he kinda spun out. So this didn't work. That was epic though. Yeah, Voltus is done. He's not getting any more points. So megtorlow, you were stuck at 4 points. Sorry about that. I think he's the only one who's permanently out though. Actually, my car would give 4th if it stayed like this. But it's possible more people might spin. Anything's possible. That corner though. I might use a different route of quickshift. I'm gonna try to, if I can, I might try to do different routes and different tracks and different championships. I think Srrbent's catching toland though. He's doing fine. Oh, Srrbent takes off. He's fine though. Damn. Srrbent did a massive wheelie there. He must have so much downforce in the rear. His front ends also lifts up under acceleration. We're going 140 about. The guys in front might be going a bit faster. We'll see. Liberator's going for Donny though. Watch my car and see if it finishes a lap. I landed on a few laps that finishes without any issues. I think it might be the only like actual lap with no issues. If I can get 4th, that would be amazing. It's not podium. Pazuzu's 3rd right now. This car's more of a handling car, but it's doing really well. Maybe from being such a lightweight compared to these other cars that are really heavy since they're all-wheel drive. But my car's also pretty light. It's not like on the weight limit though, because it's got a steel chassis. Because this isn't my company's like high-end supercar. It's like its mid-range supercar, or at least lower end. Because I'd think about there being a V12 and a V10 supercar in their lineup, and this is the V8, so it'd be kind of lower than them. It's a supercar you might be able to obtain if you had a good job and like if you were lucky, and not completely out of the question unless you're just like stonks. So we'll complete 1 lap though. That's pretty impressive. Look at the lineup. Top 3. So it's urgotopotamus, pazuzu, or extrodius, then pazuzu, me. Can I go in the free camp, please? Okay. Where are everyone? Okay, there's toland. There's srrbent, there's zenithny, mandisol, costco, donny, liberator, and I think that's it. No one else is coming, I don't think. Yeah, and the Voltus has crashed. My car, it sucks, but I can't remember what was the race that it got points on. It wasn't Trail Mountain because it flipped over. I don't think it was Lakeside. I think it got like last on Lakeside because of the lapping and like it being screwed up or something. I don't know. I don't think it was Lakeside. What was I went after Lakeside? Oh, Lime Rock. Actually, I think it was Lime Rock it got points on. He's holding a good lead. If extrodius dips down further or spins out again, or well, he didn't spin out. He just got probably like loose, and urgotopotamus is able to pass. If he gets loose again and gets dropped down, he might actually be able to be passed by urgotopotamus, and he might be able to take the victory. But that's a big if. Mandisol on the Pan American are having a fight. The Pan American is having some brake fade. Now, when I was just messing around with actual beam cars, I found that some cars would understeer and actually go off the track and just crash into a lake. And some guys did go a bit wide and almost do that. So we'll see. I think I forgot to put down the lap. Yes, I did. So this is lap 2. I don't know if it's gonna happen with any of these cars though. And they go wide like zenithny there. He gets a bit wide. I think this is a V8. Well. Yeah, it's a V12. Counting the headers, I think that is definitely a V12. Way to really track. I'm gonna leave this up, the UI up, just so that you guys can see the speeds they're going. This is a pretty high speed track. Srrbent might be able to pass toland. Toland's not doing too bad. His car is just reliable. I mean, I don't, well, it might not, well, actually, no, I was doing well on, like, Lime Rock. Trail Mountain, it crashed, though. So did the Liberator. And Costco. see if the Liberator can pass these guys. Seem like some cars are having brake fade already. Well, it's got pretty high things, so high speed stuff later, so the brakes do have a chance to cool down a little bit. To a car up here, my car. It's pretty far up. First time I'll ever say that. Oh, it looks like it's gonna stay stable. Yes. Impressive. Toland and srrbent having a small fight. Pazuzu's losing some of the parts from Simmer's pack. They probably weren't welded on tight enough. Yeah, I think it lost all of them. I don't know if they increased weight, because I think that's something. We don't know we don't know how this weight thing works. Because there's an issue where cars will gain a significant amount of weight, and we can't seem to figure it out. Some people are saying it's the fixtures, but since someone exported a car and it gained 100 kilograms, even if it didn't have fixtures. Maybe it's some bodies do it? We don't know. I'm thinking it's the game's calculating weight differently and dev's not completely, or at least not making the exporter perfect, so sometimes it will make small issues like that and gain weight of some bodies. Extrodius going fast for these corners and urgotopotamus though. This isn't actually gonna pass him. Oh, but he gets like a little slidey though. If it happens again this lap, yeah, he goes a bit slidey and gets a bit wide on this corner. So the urgotopotamus is able to pass. Oh, extrodius spins out. That could be detrimental because if he doesn't get back going. Oh, Pazuzu also spins. My car's going fine. But it seems my car seems to screw up on the outside corners. My car just passed extrodius. The only time I'm ever going to say that. Pazuzu. And srrbent's also spun out. Toland also passes him. My car's in second. Extrodius does seem to be a bit faster though. So he's going to probably take that second right back. Especially seeing what he did to Toland. Car for doing well. Oh! Voltus died. Extrodius is only down to third though. Which it won't be enough for urgotopotamus to pass him and win the entire championship. He'll still probably do real well. He might get second if nothing ever happens to him. But if Extrodius doesn't get down to fourth, I don't think. Because it's okay, let me try to calculate this. Alright. So urgotopotamus is at 13 points, which means if he gets first, he'll get 19. Which means, and extrodius is at 16, so he needs to get maximum of 3 points, so 15. 5 points if he gets second. 4 points if he gets third. 3 points if he gets, so he needs to get fifth or lower. This might crash. Maybe? If it sounds like I'm hoping someone beats extrodius, I'm not. I'm just saying that it's not a 100% victory for him, but if he does well enough to not go down that far, it's a very possible that he could end up losing, even though he had such a big lead from so many wins. My car and extrodius are having a fight, but it looks like extrodius will pass mine. Pazuzu is down. So it looks like we're gonna have like some lower placements be a bit different every single lap. Zenithny is ahead of srrbent. srrbent that's behind this guy? Yeah. This car does look really nice. Well, I mean, apart from the Twingo headlights and stuff I had to add so it'd have headlights and tail lights. I mean, I'm sure this car looked really nice before he didn't cheat and make his car lighter, but that's just what you get for not listening to rules. I very specifically said that the 1100 weight limit is only for rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, and he made his car all-wheel drive. So I had to add weight to it, and I didn't have whatever mod he used for these. This possibly could have been glow sticks, because I don't have that mod. They look awful in Beam, and I just don't like the glowing thing. Like, I just don't like it that much. If I wanted to do something like that, I'd make it so it looks good in Beam, because 90% of the time I'm going to see my car, it's going to be in Beam. So I just spend more time in this game, so I'd rather know that it looks good in Beam than it looks good in automation. Because glow sticks look better in automation. Because their glowing stuff don't really work in BeamNG. Try to get the urgotopotamus so that we can have a flyby, because he's the first. Oh, the Liberator crashed. Where is Urgo? Okay. I hope I'm saying people's names right. I'm interested to see how many people went front engine. I mean, there's a good amount of people that went mid-engine. No one, I don't think, went rear engine, but it's interesting. Mid-engine you'd think would be like what people think of with these cars. I'm like ludicrously fast race cars, and everyone goes front engine. This guy's got a big. I mean, it's a hill climb splitter, but it kind of fits. Because hill climb cars are super fast, and they use those to get so much downforce, and it makes sense having it, because these cars would probably have much downforce. Because these are really fast cars. Or at least they're supposed to be in theory. And even, like, this is class 2, so imagine a class 3 would be in, like, or class 1 would be in, root beam. I mean, it's a made-up thing, but just imagine. There's less restrictive rules, more power. By less restrictive rules, I'd probably allow a higher engine size for turbos, a larger engine limit size, up to like 10 cylinders for turbos. So you can't have a twin turbo V12, you have to have a twin turbo V10. I mean, a lot of people, if they went twin turbo, they probably went like Boxer or V8. A few people did that. Not many people went regular V8. I think only the Liberator had that. Urgotopotamus on second lap is gonna get, or at the end of lap 2, starting lap 3, it's gonna have that much. Extrodius is gonna be in second. My car is passed by Toland. He's in third. My car's in fourth. Right now, Zenithny's in fifth. Srrbent is holding on to 6th place still. And considering this car is spun out twice, it possibly could go much lower. Donny is going to be in 7th. Pazuzu is going to be in 8th. 9th is the Pan American, and Mandisol is in 10th right now. And the Liberator and Voltus you've seen have crashed. Oh, Toland looks like. Toland and extrodius are on the same body style. Are they both front engine? Yeah. I don't know, is it possible to be rear engine on this body? I don't know. The funkiness of extrodius exhaust, though. Toland and extrodius are having a pretty good fight. I mean, Toland's trying to see if he can maybe pass him. From the cornering, the AI has to brake, so if your car's slower, it's going to catch up more because it brakes a bit later. But it also means you might need decent brakes, even if your car's not that fast. But you guys have the budget for good brakes. I should not expect people using, like, drones. I mean, I see people gonna make your car a bit faster. You know it. I mean, it's gonna make it a bit lighter. The only thing is if you're like on the edge of the weight limit of all-wheel drive, and because the quality slider mostly makes your car lighter. Also for like class 1, I'm gonna probably have a much higher safety limit. Cause that makes sense. Toland does go a bit wide again. Zenithny does too. Mandisol's missing some of 0 pieces that he lost. Not doing too well. His car's just pretty slow. I mean, it's not slow compared to, like, other cars. It's like, though, it's kind of slow. Oh, Pazuzu gets a bit slidey there. He got slider there last lap. What's Donny? I haven't seen him much. See your engine? Yeah, he's mid-engine. I think that's mid. Is it on the front axles? Yeah, it's mid. Cars do have ESC. I could have done ESC and it might make my car more famous. Just like, it doesn't make sense to have like, well, I mean, I think F1 cars had ESC. I think at some point they banned it. I don't know. I think they do. It's just like, I don't drive electronic stability control on because it seems to just get in the way. I hate it when it just starts braking automatically. It's like, what the hell? Like, I don't like it. So I always turn it off the second I spawn a car, and you know what the devs should add? They should add a setting that makes it so that whenever you spawn in the car, the ESC's off. But I guess I'd have to change that for these competitions for people that use ESC. ESC, I think, would have been unnecessary if you're all-wheel drive, unless you're really squirmy. Like, srrbent has ESC, but he kind of gets a little sideways. Zenithny's catching me, though. Throwing me in there. But he gets sideways. Well, he got sideways last time. He lost it. Toland gets big air. First time AI keeps it under control. Did a really good job with this line. Probably not gonna do this route again just from that jump. It does get kind of misty. Urgotopotamus, he looks like he's really fine. We haven't had any cars spin out from this, so I'm guessing people have been testing or in this track. I don't know. I actually ended up using all mod tracks. Zenithny looks like he's faster, but he might lose it again. I don't know. Next time, if on like later years, if rear-wheel drive is the only thing available apart from 4x4, I'm not gonna ban 4x4 because I mean it'd be kind of funny if someone did that. But when rear-wheel drive is like the only option other than 4x4, what I might do is have it so that people could make their own lines and submit those to use with my default ones, and I'll just write down who's using what ones for what tracks. I mean, it's gonna be a decent while until they get there. Something's a bit more like braking than I do. LeBron just goes around the corner fine. He's got a pretty good lead on extrodius right now, but some cars are on extrodius' tail right now. It's the revenge of my car, finally. I don't know how the Liberator got lost now. Only gets a bit wide, so oh! The car gets a bit loose. Dang! 3 laps and he finally lost it. Please don't get confused and crash, please. I beg you. I had such a good race. Oh, Zenithny spun out too. Please don't get confused and back into that wall right there. I swear to God, if you do that, AI, you are gonna get... what should the punishment of AI be? You're gonna get spanking if you do this. Oh, Donny also loses it. I might have a chance. Oh no, Pazuzu's past me. Come on, go! It takes so long for me to shift in the right gear. Alright, it's gonna keep going though, and I just said on Discord, like, I wanted my car to just finish, at least. And it looks like it might finish if it doesn't do that again, hopefully. We're almost halfway done. And this has been what, like, I don't know. I didn't pay attention at the time. Urgotopotamus is a good lead. Toland past extrodius by a good amount. Zenithny's getting up to 140 miles an hour. Oh, mandisol got some damage. He probably lost it in the tunnel. Seems most likely. It's got pretty quiet and I turned down my volume so you guys could hear things. It's still decently loud. Not like ridiculous anymore. Like they were in the first race. Like I actually kind of watched a couple seconds of it and it was completely ridiculous. American. It's actually been kind of decent. I mean, ahead of Donny's kind of decent since this car's pretty fast. It's been doing decently. I mean, it's just been kind of down now. It's got only 5 points, but it's done decent. It's got average maybe. Nah, it's kind of below average. Well, I don't know. Where would I class this car? Because it does decently in some races and it does absolutely just horrendous in some. So it's time to claw its way back. Oops. Sorry. It didn't affect them. I think it's got some splitter damage on the jumps. It's tiny, but it does appear to exist, maybe? Ah, I'm stuck. Okay. Maybe. It's not affected by jumps, though. Oh, start doing a wheelie, I think. I don't know, we didn't see it. Oh, his front end's just lifting very high. It's got pretty soft suspension, I'm gonna say. gonna get first place in this lap. That is gonna be the start of. So it's basically halfway, almost halfway. At the end of this lap, we'll be halfway. Toland's in second right now. It's extrodius. He's in third. Across the line, we've got srrbent in fourth and zenithny in fifth. The two guys using that Diablo body. I think they're different types of the body, but I don't know. I think they're the same body style. I think maybe. We got sixth, which is pazuzu, and we've got me in seventh. Maybe, hopefully, gonna pass someone and keep that spot. Maybe to get sixth. I want it to get sixth, but if it completes it, I'll be proud. I'm already kind of proud. Eighth is gonna go to Donny. Ninth is Pan American, and I think mandisol probably maybe since very far back. Oh, there he is. He's still going though. He's like ninth, I think. No, that was 10th. Because only 2 people crashed. Fallout. I think these are the same body though. They're just maybe different types of the body. And different morphs. I don't know. I mean, this guy's got an engine cover. I'm trying to see if it's got the back end of what srrbent has. It's more straight. Oh, maybe srrbent's more of a roadster version of the body? Because I know Diablo is sort of... Isn't it the Great Slayer of srrbent? But srrbent is going to take the corner decently and zenithny will go wide, I think. Oh! No, he goes wide again. I just pressed that corner. Alright, well, he's almost completed this lap. He's not doing too well. What if he gets lapped? He might. I haven't gotten a single car that's been lapped that's still driving. So if he's still driving, and he... gets lapped, that'd be cool, I guess. Something went live away, so... From Donny's point of view. Me and Donny have the same body style. Oops. Put that thing. Get rid of that. There we go. A decently short race, hopefully. I'm hoping it can be under an hour. Maybe some people will watch it then. See what FPS we're getting. 3.1. It feels way more than that. Probably more after, like, maybe it's gonna save it and probably a better FPS. Like, so maybe the video will not be as bad. I don't know. It usually is though from YouTube. Actually, like slowing it down, doing weird things, making the game seem more laggy. I don't know. Whenever I upload something to anything, it always makes it more laggy than it actually was. Torelli. I don't know, it's Pirelli, not Torelli. Maybe it is. No, it's Torelli. And they're fake companies. Someone should make an Oops sponsored car. Because Oops, consider it gone. Oh, my car gets big airtime. It's fine though. Voltus isn't though. Let's watch from the Liberator's point of view. He crashed into the wall, and now he can't reverse because he stalled, and the AI refuses to start it again. And I've seen them restart cars if they stall, so kinda just, I'm not gonna help. Because he's already been lapped like twice, so I don't want to help. Also, because it won't matter, he's gonna get last place anyways. So the opponent takes the corner forward. Dang it, tree. I want to see this and the corner. Or both corners. Toland's been going a bit wide in this corner. Extrodius doesn't. But in this corner, he's been ending up much worse. And he spins. Srrbent also spins. Looking to go, maybe shooting the wall. No, he saves it, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like he saved it from going to the wall, but he's gonna spin out. That's pazuzu. He's gonna go. He's probably gonna be fine. He seems to be pretty stable, but they didn't see him spin. Oh, he is gonna spin. Car's been kind of deadly for some cars. Oh no, he just gets a bit sideways. He looks like he's gonna be fine. Zenithny also spun out at some point. I don't know when. Marker takes the corner fine, I think. I think the front end's been screwed up from all the... actually no, it might have been my camera angle. Oh, the Pan American gets a bit sideways, so he can do a power slide into the wall, maybe, but he's gonna save it. And Mandisol's probably somewhere back there. He spins out. Okay. I haven't passed anybody though. I am getting a bit closer. I just need to pass one person. 7. It's gonna be so painful just watching it 7. Oh, Mandisol's doing fine. No, he's not. His front end's destroyed, but I mean, he's still going. Toland, though, very good second place, though, and a very long, wide gap between him. Urgotopotamus and a wide gap between him and everyone else. So Toland looking to get a reliable second place. Like, doing very good. Probably get 14 points in the end of this. I believe he's at like 9 right now, and then I'd be number 5. Srrbent's doing well. Oh, Srrbent looking at extrodius. Because if extrodius gets 4th, then that means urgotopotamus and extrodius will be tied. If they are, what am I gonna do? How would I do a tiebreaker? I think what I would do is I would just say that both of them are first and give them both the full subreddit points. How would that work? I don't know. But if he spins out again, maybe he can get passed by Zenithny too. But Zenithny's also been spinning out, and so is Srrbent, so I wouldn't count on it. Dang it, I forgot to look at my car while I was in it. Ah, he's fine. Come on, do that again. Okay, there. I just want to see. Because I thought the front end was destroyed by the jump, but Le Jumpione, but he's actually doing kind of fine. I'm hoping that was only one spin out, because that'd be kind of impressive. One spin out against so many all-wheel drive cars that have been spinning in that corner. If I didn't pass pazuzu though, he's been seeming to get a bit more wide than I am. I haven't extrodius in a while. It's probably gonna get to an hour, this video. I'll put it down, it's gonna need to start of the halfway. So refreshing, it's such a short race. Let's try to get the urgotopotamus. Where is he? Probably already finished at this point, honestly. There he is. It's getting super fast, though. Properly impressive, though, on this course. It's a good-looking car, too. Almost want to give this thing a Hall of Fame. But I don't want to have too many cars in there, because then it's just going to become redundant if there's so many cars in there, because it's so easy to get in. I love so many of these cars. I'm going to get the srrbent too, because this car also looks amazing, and that's something you can't forget. One of these cars have been particularly faster than any of them, to the point where one of them would be so OP, but... But if urgotopotamus wants to take the first place in this championship, he will need... I mean, if you get first place in the championship, that doesn't get you an automatic spot in Hall of Fame. You have to have, like, a good-looking car. You have to pass some tests. It's going to be nice driving for the ones that I actually drive the car. So urgotopotamus is first, toland's in second. So this is the end of lap 4. Start of lap 5. So that's about in the halfway point. And we have extrodius and third still holding on to that. He's still holding on. But it's gonna be his teeth. He might get past. The thing is, it depends. If he spins out enough and can't bring up enough ground. Srrbent is in 4th. He's gonna have a decent amount of points. But not enough if he wanted to get first. 5th for zenithny and 6th for pazuzu. We have 7th for me, 8th for Donny. I'm gonna wait for Pan American to cross this corner. And then Mandisol somewhere back there. I would only wait for him. You know where he's at. So we're as bad as this corner. So you haven't seen these ones from Urgo. Oh, he goes really wide. Zenithny crashes or someone up there crashes, and that means I'm gonna get. And if I don't, then I might be able to get 6th place. A point would make my day. A point. Toland take a jump yet, at least from his camera angle. We've seen him take the jump. We haven't seen it from his point of view. It's a pretty good car for these courses. It seems to be doing better on the higher speed courses. I mean, in Grand Valley, he was slow, but he at least had enough fuel to last the entire race, so he got 4th. And sometimes that's all it needs. I mean, technically, he won. Or at least got 4th, so. 4th is pretty good. Oh! It's a bit sideways? I thought for a second he was gonna crash. Extrodius becoming an airplane to a srrbent. Lands on his rear. Probably from so much front downforce, or rear downforce. At least so much more in the rear. Let's wait for him. I didn't see urgotopotamus, but we've watched him enough. And we probably won't watch mandisol because he's so far behind. It's gonna take forever. Get somewhere behind, like Donny, or someone that's behind. Refreshingly. Well, I mean, it's gonna be decently long because it's lag and stuff, but it's refreshing not having so many laps for once. Next time we're gonna like have the laps that we've been doing, and hopefully we'll have less cars. Probably not by much. I mean, next one's a BRC. I've already got the rules ready. I'm just gonna work on maybe trying to refine them a little bit more, and I'll post them. I thought I was gonna end up posting those before I ended up finishing this, but here we are. Also, I'm probably gonna start working on my automation challenge series. Where'd my car go? Alright, now I'm worried because my car just evaporated. Where the actual living hell did my car go? Did it spin and crash into the wall? And now he's dragging his front on the ground, so he probably won't finish because I don't think that's optimal for steering. Fudge muffins. I want to help so bad, but then cheating. I'm not a cheater, but like, please. Oh, we lost his wing, too. He had to add insult to injury, didn't we? At least I might be able to finish if I can turn still. Yeah, it looks like he can turn. It's just going to scrape its way to the finish line. He's doing so well. Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like he can turn, no. It needs its handbrake to turn, so it's going to take forever. Let me see. I lift this. No, it's not gonna work. It'll lift the front off the ground so you can actually move. I'm sad. Well, originally the car wasn't gonna have a version of this, so now I can just say that that version of the car was a failure because of controllability. I should have added ESC. No, I should have just done it. I should have just added ESC for the competition and removed it later. I'm so sad now. It was doing so well, and it was doing perfectly too. Like it was like top of this game, and like now it's in the back. I still haven't seen Mandisol though. Toland's getting pretty close to urgotopotamus. Srrbent's ahead of extrodius. Pazuzu can pass him then. My car's gonna get passed by mandisol. That is sad. I did so much testing to make sure that this car could do this course. It did the course perfectly fine, and it crashed. I mean, I just said I wanted to make it finish, but like, it was doing so well, I wanted it to burn. It doesn't have a wing anymore, so I don't think it's gonna have downforce. The only thing that generates downforce from automation being is wings, and it doesn't have it anymore, so I don't know if it's gonna simulate it like the wing is still there, or if it's going to not, and it's gonna crash because it doesn't have any downforce. Or maybe the downforce is unnecessary and it's gonna try to find and win. I don't know. It's not doing that much worse than mandisol. And if it crashes again and loses the front end, which I don't think is possible though. Maybe it'll fix the front end and it can turn again. Oh man, maybe it's fixed for less tight turns and only have to use a handbrake on like the 4 that it needs to. Maybe if it beats mandisol. If it can complete it, I'll be happy enough. I'm kind of sad because it was doing so well and now it's not. It went from doing really, really good to doing, you just need to pass one more, come on. And to evaporating in the tunnel somehow, even though it wasn't having any issues. And, like, I don't know what happened because it landed perfectly fine and keep going. And I don't have a replay, so I can't play it. And didn't turn enough, and it's gonna go in this wall. And maybe lose a tire. I mean, it lost a mirror. Front still lift. Maybe it'll help. At least the engine's in the rear. So that didn't get damaged. I don't think radiators. No, where did the radiator go in automation cars? Are they always in the front? Or? Oh yeah, those other guys finished. Pazuzu is good, better than he's in 4th. Impressive. Having some brake fade. He's probably been having brake fade this entire time. Is it ahead or behind of my car? I think ahead. But if it hadn't crashed into a wall already, I'll be surprised. It hasn't. It's just really far behind. And it can't turn, so it's probably going to crash into another wall. Maybe it'll fix the front end and drag. I'm kind of mad because I don't know what the hell. The AI is the most retarded being in the planet for screwing up a straight line. They didn't even crash professionally. That's how bad they are. He's much more powerful, I think. Maybe. He's lighter, though. If that makes much of a difference. Maybe there's pieces of my car lying around to see where it happened. It's up here. I see red speckles and they're bright red, so it must be my car. Time to investigate. What the living hell are these? I think they're the pop-ups. Yep, they've got the pop-up shape to them. They're pop-ups. They crash into this wall. Actually, what I might have done, well, what I might have done, since that one's over there, I might have hit this wall, came all the way over here, crashed into this wall, and spun around. And that's how it lost the wing, and that's how it lost the headlights. That freaking sucks. Because it's a straight line. It was all planted on the ground, all ready to go, and it spun itself. No. My AI is just so retarded. I hate it. This is why you don't want self-driving cars, because they do this. And I don't think you want this, do you? If they can't make AI work in video games, they can't make it work in real life. It's simple logic, I think. But like, seriously, like, why? They need to fix it. Script AI is sort of like just there. I don't think the devs have much support for fixing stuff with it. Unless it's like something that makes it completely broken. Srrbent is Srrbent spins out. So is extrodius. Extrodius is later though. Donny passes him. So, good for him, I guess? Pazuzu was passed at some point, I think. But, like, I can't believe that it was working perfect. I swear, I should have just done 4 laps. I swear, if I did half the laps, my car would have freaking completed it, but no. What happened to it? Oh, I was talking about it did go in the water because it couldn't turn. Are you happy with yourself, mister? You pile of garbage. robo garbage. Yeah, that sounds nice. There's a donut in the middle of this. There's a bigger donut. Well, I mean, it's thinner. It has a bigger hole. If we did this path, it's a shorter path. That could work. Offering the big corner. Toland's right behind him. I think Toland's catching, actually. Probably won't be able to pass him, though. There's extrodius in third. It doesn't look like there's Donny. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9 and 10 are, well, actually, my car was 10. But it crashed, so matter now. I'm gonna get 0 points. My own competition. Well, I mean, Costco and Mandisol also got 0 points. And I highly doubt that'll change. But, like, I'm I'm a bit salty. And no, that's a lie. I'm very salty. So urgotopotamus and toland are going to get first and second on the end of the 6th lap. I believe that was the 6th. I think they're starting the 7th. I think. I don't know. There's extrodius. He's going to be in third. And then this lap. I wrote down 7, but I might have written down 6. And, Our liberator's idle now. There's Donny. He's gonna go by. I think that's a 4th. Not bad. 5th and 6th with pazuzu. Srrbent right behind that. I want to see the fight with Toland. I think learn from Toland's view since we've been on urgotopotamus way too much. Oh, mandisol. What the hell happened to him? He better not have ran out of fuel. Because he stopped there. out of fuel. This thing, it eats fuel for breakfast. How the hell did it finish Lakeside? Because I know it didn't run out on Lakeside. How the hell? Because it was on like 10 laps for Lakeside. There's 2 more than this. Maybe it's from just high speeds. That means there's 8 more cars still going. I suppose we'll watch from here. I mean, they're pretty far away, but it'll be interesting to see because we haven't seen what's going to happen to them. But like, this guy did crash in a tunnel too, though. I'm kind of mad-minded because... kind of shouldn't, because it was fine. But this thing eats fuel for breakfast. Well, I suppose I'll just wait here. I do want to see all the cars go by, though, when we haven't seen what's happened to them yet. So we don't know if someone's passed extrodius and he's in 4th now. Maybe toland passed Urgo. Maybe Urgo crashed. It's possible.
I should have just slowed down the line in that freaking tunnel, I swear. If I did that, I wouldn't have crashed.
And I don't think mandisol wouldn't have crashed either, and nobody would have lost parts. I'm not using this route of quickshift, or at least not that short route there. I'm going to do the longer one and maybe this sort of road up here. Maybe do it reverse. Well, not reverse. Maybe they go around this corner and take a hairpin into that. That could be cool. I'm not taking that route again, though, because that freaking jump, though. I should have changed my mind when I saw it. I was like, no, this is fine. I can just slow it down so I take it nice and smoothly. I did that to an extent, but I didn't do it enough, apparently. And I don't know if we're going to see these cars again because they might have just evaporated. It's worth a look. I mean, they were kind of far away, though. Alright, they're coming. Sorry for just, like, sitting over here, but, like... I mean, it's gonna be cool, though, when you see all the cars go by when you haven't seen the results of that corner. Because that corner can just change. It'll... We'll see him eventually. I don't know when eventually will be, though. So if it's in 2 hours, don't yell at me. I'm just chilling over here. Mandisol. Broken down the side of the road because his car eats fuel for breakfast. And it runs out super fast. Are coming. Oh, he did pass urgotopotamus. Dang. Snooze 2, extrodius, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So Toland. Okay, maybe well, he's not gonna pass urgotopotamus in the final scoring, but he will get probably third or something. Cars don't get that high of a gear. Maybe they have long gears? I don't know. I was expecting them to get a bit higher. If I counted correctly, which is a very possible, good possibility I didn't, this should be the 8th lap. If they keep going after this lap, I'm just gonna say I counted wrong, but this could be the last lap. If I counted correctly. Dang, Toland, he did do a really good job with this car. These are high-speed tracks. So he's in first, urgotopotamus in second. Extrodius is in third. He's probably going to hold on to his first place medal, though. There's Donny in fourth and Zenithny in fifth. Zenithny might pass him. He passes him, but he goes wide in some corners and spins out. Sixth is pazuzu. There's the Pan American, I think. No, that's pazuzu. I wasn't paying attention. That looks like srrbent in the Pan American. So I'm watching them go by and then. watch this fight. He's still dead. Oh, your logo's flying. Seems like it's a decently soft suspension. At least softer than what you would like, at least I think. Anyways, next time I get to this series of Group B, I'm gonna definitely do shorter lap or less laps, like half the laps we're doing. Maybe shorter courses. I'm gonna try to make it a bit shorter so it's easier to record, easier for watch. Cause like I know you don't want to watch all this. If it was a stream, maybe people would watch it, but I just can't stream, so yeah. I don't think my screen recorder can do stream. I downloaded OBS, maybe. I did that, but like I don't use it because I can't figure out how to use it. I like this one more, honestly. Pass him again, no. Probably just faster on these corners. He gets a bit sideways, but it was a bit wide there. Toland passes him though, and it looks like he'll stay that way. I'm gonna keep extrodius now. Oh, there goes Donny. Donny spins out that time, says zenithny. Is the gap enough to pass him? We just have to see. So maybe he can get 2 points instead of the ones he has right now. Oh, he spins! Oh, he gets just a bit sideways, but he's fine. And is too. I'll watch extrodius for a bit. Well, I think I'm gonna switch, trying to find Toland. There we go. Just because in case this is the last lap, I do want to start like putting in the scores. And I'm gonna put the scores in the description, and I'm also gonna put them in comments in the Reddit post. Yeah. And I'll put the final scores, and I'll put down the separate scores. Nice, and I can start working on the automation challenge, which is very late. I might be able to get 1 or 2 cars done, maybe 3 done in that time, the time we have left. I'm hoping I can get the challenger beam car done, and maybe an RS86. I don't know. I might. Because the challenge is like the homologation version of the race car, which is a failure because of the AI. That car is perfectly stable and an actual driver driving it. I'm not a good driver, and I can drive that car perfectly fine. It's the AI that's an issue, not me, or like not the car. And that's just the issue of most rear-wheel drive cars. Usually they're kind of fine, but the AI does not like them. Sometimes it's the opposite though, like where all-wheel drive cars, some of our cars might be easier to drive for the AI than you. But with rear-wheel drive cars, it's the opposite usually. Pazuzu's car is doing amazing. That thing's definitely going in Hall of Fame because that's the first rear-wheel drive car I've ever seen in this game that's actually been perfectly stable in every way. At least if the AI. But if the AI starts braking, just like lock out the brakes, put parking brake on, yeah, that means it's done. And luckily he's, I think, far enough ahead of urgotopotamus to be able to tell. Yeah, he's very far ahead. Toland, good job with this guy. I thought he was going to get second and he was going to do decently. And it does amazingly and gets first place. Exceeds our expectations. It's not a perfect car by all means. He only completed 3 races in the top 6. I mean, 3 of 5 though is pretty good. Especially considering most of the cars were just getting the same over and over. The Liberator's only gotten top 6 once. Now it's for 2nd place. Which is still really good. He did really good in Lakeside. I was expecting him to do better here, but he died at some point. Crashed into the wall. AI stalled, didn't want to turn the car back on, and became idle, and now they don't want to drive no more. The AI is what I could do. But there's not really many ways that we can have side-by-side racing, and this is just the best way that we can that's at least the fairest. The multiplayer is kind of, it's funky. If it becomes a big thing and the devs implement it, maybe. But gameplay settings are going to be for the whole lobby. I don't know. How would they do, like, this game is just so optimized for single player. I don't think that they on any large scale that the game could have multiplayer, at least if without much issues. So let's see, is this the final lap? Yep, it is. Alright, time to put down the scores. My phone got really low on battery, like 14%. So I don't need that notepad no more, and I can do this. Okay, so this is Toland. He's up to 15 points from 9. urgotopotamus is going to get 5 points, which is going to put him up to 18. Ahead of extrodius, but extrodius is going to get more points. I like this system, we're only the best get points. So extrodius is going to get 4 points, which is going to put him up to 20 points, which means he's probably going to win. I think that means that extrodius has won this championship. By the skin of his teeth. I mean, if he went down by zenithny, who is going to get, I gave him 4 points, and zenithny is going to get 3, which is going to put him up to 15. We have Toland. And I'm going to give Pazuzu, or whoever, yeah, it's Pazuzu. It's 2 points, which is going to put him up to 9. Shouldn't have any issues in that final corner right there. And Donny is going to get 1 point, so that's going to put him up to 6. And we'll watch our rest of the guys finish. Good for Costco actually finishing this race. He's not too far down. I mean, if srrbent crashed into a wall, and if, I don't know, maybe Donny did too. I mean, they're going to crash into walls and they're done. At least Pazuzu did. Yeah. That was longer than expecting. I thought this would be a much shorter video, but turned out it isn't. Who knew? srrbent is doing really well, but the spins were kind of screwing it, and it wasn't the fastest car here, which kind of left it behind. Some more reliable cars were just doing it perfectly fine. It's a Pan American. So yeah, these are all the cars that did finish. Mandisol, me, the Liberator, and megtorlow will do that. So I'll put the scores in. Actually, let me repeat the order because I never said the order. Let me just do that real quick. So extrodius is in first place with 20 points. Urgotopotamus in second. And now we have an issue because zenithny and toland are tied for third. So what I'm going to do is for the subreddit points, I'm going to give them both 1 point. Since they're tied, I'm not going to do a tiebreaker. I'm just going to give them both points. So they are tied for third. In fourth, we have another tie with 9 points between srrbent and Pazuzu. 2 completely different cars getting the same points. It's pretty cool. We got 6 points from Donny, 5 points from wanderingtempest, and 4 points from megtorlow, and everyone else is 0, which is me, mandisol, and Costco. So, thank you. If you've watched all these videos, which I don't think anyone has, well, good for you. Anyways, I'll see you when I do another video like this, which will probably be, it's going to be BRC. I'll need to finish the rules up, and yeah, goodbye.